Hey YouTube, it's me, Kid_26 here, and I'm here to review Star Wars Dark Disciple. This will be my first book review, and I'm really excited. I want to do more of these reviews, and I'll be uploading more videos about stuff I want to do, it's just to see if you guys want to see it. But first of all, I'll tell you what this book is about. It's about a Jedi Master named Quinlan Vos, who has been tasked by the Jedi Council to assassinate Count Dooku. And they tell him to go help. They tell him to go get help from Asajj Ventress, and she helps him out a lot. And then she trains him in the ways of the dark side of the Force, so that they stand a better chance against him when they battle him. And then once they do battle him, they fail miserably. Quinlan Vos gets captured, and Ventress is left seriously injured. Eventually, she gets treated, and she hires all of her fellow bounty hunters, and for 2,500 credit, or no, 250,000 credits. Sorry, and they're all like, "I don't care what the job is, I'll take those credits." And then they go to save him, and then they realize, and then Quinlan Vos, when she gets to his cell, they realize that he's completely fallen to the dark side, because Dooku has seduced him to the dark side, and now he doesn't like her anymore because she lied to him about who killed his Jedi Master. She said that Count Dooku did it, but he didn't do it. It was herself, Ventress, and then they ended up having a lightsaber battle, and then Ventress had to retreat and go back with the bounty hunters, and Boba Fett's like, "No, I'm not leaving you behind. I could have, but I won't. That's not my character." And then they leave, but eventually she goes to the Jedi Council, and they tell her that they'll give her a pardon on all of her previous crimes against the Jedi and the Galactic Republic. But then they go out and they try to go find Quinlan Vos again, or as he goes by now, Admiral Enigma. And then once they do get to him, he says, I'm not on the dark side anymore. I'll go back with you, and I'll be a Jedi again." And then there's two more missions where even though he actually is on the dark side again, and he is helping Count Dooku out still, and then they realize that, and then eventually they figure that out after a couple of missions, but wow. As you guys can tell, I do not have a script written, but then they eventually decide to send him to assassinate Count Dooku again to test his allegiance, and then he goes with Ventress. He says that he's a resource, that she's just a resource, and that can help him. But in reality, they've actually fallen in love, and he's gonna leave. He wants to leave the Jedi Order after they kill Dooku, so he can be with her. But then they eventually realize. Then they eventually realize that they love each other towards the end of the book, and the Jedi are Anakin and Obi-Wan watch him fight Dooku from under a desk, and then they realize. Then when Quinlan Vos gets up and he doesn't kill him, they intervene, and they say that they're both charged for treason and they're going to get executed by the council. And then once they get back, they're about to get executed, and then there's two Jedi, and one of them is one of Quinlan Vos's best friends, Jedi Master Desh, and the other one's name is what is his name actually? I'm gonna check. His name is Bayons, and eventually he ends up killing them both, even though Desh is his best friend. And towards the end of the book, him and Dooku get on a ship, and Ventress takes them to safety on the planet called Christopsis, where they go into hiding until the Jedi find them in a tower, and they blow it up and it collapses on top of them. But they survive, but they're extremely injured. And Asajj Ventress is especially injured, and they realize that and they realize that she needs help. And that Quinlan Voss has fallen to the dark side. Even though he confesses that he has, but he was denying it and lying to himself that he hadn't for a while, even though he did. But then eventually there's the really sad part of the book, which, spoiler alert, if you had, which, well, I've already been spoiling it for you, but spoiler alert, if you're done, if you don't want to hear this, stop watching now, okay? Alright, if you're still here, then I'll tell you the last thing. Ventress dies. Yes, Ventress does die at the end of this book. She's gone. She's not coming back. And Quinlan Voss and Obi-Wan eventually take her to be buried, well, not buried, but put into a pond on Dathomir, her home planet, which is tradition for her clan of Night Sisters. And eventually, they go back. Eventually, Quinlan Voss is like, okay, I'm not on the dark side anymore. Ventress killed herself to send me on this path. To send me back on the right path. And he goes off to be a Jedi again after Ventress leaves. He's still sad, but he still goes to be a Jedi. And really, if you haven't seen any of the Clone Wars episodes and you'd want to read this book, you're gonna be lost throughout the whole thing. Like, of course, I wasn't lost, but there's a few references to the plot to Clone Wars episodes. Like, they reference Pong Krell from Season 4, the Jedi that turned to the dark side. They reference Barriss Offee from Season 5, another Jedi that fell to the dark side when she was just an apprentice. They also reference the clone trooper trader Slick all the way back from Season 1. Keep in mind that the episodes in Dark Disciple were going to be in Season 7, so they go really back. They go pretty far back with that stuff. They go pretty far back with the episodes, of course. And of course, I wasn't really lost though, because I've seen every single episode of Clone Wars. I'll show you the Clone Wars stuff that I have. I have the Clone Wars movie. I have Season 1 of Clone Wars. I have Season 2. Season 3. Season 4. And I do not have Season 5 because for some reason 5th grade me decided not to pick it up. And Season 5 I thought, it's okay, but like the Darth Maul stuff was amazing, but everything else was just kind of And I have Season 6. And the reason that, as you probably know, the reason that they made this book instead of just actually releasing the episodes was because the Clone Wars TV show got canceled after Disney bought Lucasfilm, and the episodes and the book is based on couldn't air because it was canceled. And they decided to give the scripts to the author Christy Gold. It's either Christy Golden or Christy Goldine. She wrote a really amazing book off the scripts. And overall, I'd give it a 10 out of 10, 5 stars, A plus, whatever you want to say, whatever rating system you have. That's what I'd give it, probably the highest in any of them, because like a lot of people were mad that Ventress died, I was sad, but the more I thought about it, I thought it made sense because her and Quinlan Voss fell in love. So really the only thing that could happen from that is they'd end up having a kid, and then we'd have another kid that's really strong with the Force in the mix with the Empire era, to go with Ezra Bridger from the Rebels cartoon. Good show, by the way. Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia, because Leia is Force sensitive. For those of you who don't know, she just didn't know that she could use it, and because Luke did call to her in the end of Empire, so what am I saying eventually for? Wow. Yeah, I do not have a script at all. I'm just saying random stuff off the top of my head, pretty much. But those are my overall thoughts about the book. So tell me if you like this down in the comments, and if you want to see more videos like this, then tell me down in the comments, and give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll probably be doing more reviews, movies, books, TV seasons. I mean, I got all these. I might as well review them. So yeah, I'll review them, and then I'll give you my rating. Sorry, guys, my rating, and then we'll see if you like them. I hope you do. So anyway, bye.